Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Scott McTominay still undecided on a future, Tottenham Hotspur ready to pounce. One United midfielder who has not been short of suitors is Scott McTominay, with Fulham and Galatasaray battling it out among themselves to land the academy graduate. Both clubs have seen multiple bids rejected, with the Cottagers open to moving on to other targets should the Old Trafford side not lower their demands, while the Turkish outfit are eyeing Manchester City's Kalvin Phillips instead. United are refusing to budge from their £30 million valuation, considering the player's goal-scoring heroics last term. Erik ten Hag is a fan and wants to keep hold of the Scottish international. McTominay himself is open to staying and fighting for his place, and as per Team Talk, the 27-year-old is in no rush to leave his boyhood club for a mid-table club like Fulham. But considering Spurs are expected to be top four rivals, and with United troubled history negotiating with Daniel Levy, they should refrain from agreeing a deal with the Lily Whites. Wan Bissaka demanding multi-million pound payoff to leave Man United. Wan Bissaka is demanding a multi-million pound payoff to leave Manchester United this summer amid interest in the right-back from West Ham and Inter Milan. The 26-year-old has 1 year remaining on his deal at Old Trafford after the club decided to trigger a 1 year extension in his contract over the Christmas period. This means Wan Bissaka will leave on a free transfer at the end of the 24-25 season and be able to test the lucrative free agency market. Players who join new clubs on free transfers are often able to command a sizable signing-on fee as there is no transfer cost involved in the deal. If Wan Bissaka was to remain in Manchester past this summer, he would be able to begin negotiations with the clubs over potential moves from January. United are acutely aware of this prospect and are keen to sell their defender to recoup some of the £50 million fee they paid Crystal Palace for his services in 2019, rather than losing him for free next year. West Ham have been strongly linked as a destination for Wan Bissaka, and the 26-year-old is reportedly open to joining the London club. However, Matt Hughes reveals the Hammers cannot afford his wage demands, leaving the deal in limbo despite an £18 million price being agreed. Jadon Sancho discusses his return to Erik ten Hag's Man United squad. Jadon Sancho has shared his feelings upon returning to the Manchester United squad following a dispute with Erik ten Hag. A public clash between the pair saw Sancho exiled from the Red Devils' first-team squad and ultimately loaned to former club Borussia Dortmund, who helped reach the Champions League final. Rumors were circulating that Sancho could leave Old Trafford on a permanent basis. However, Sancho has returned to the squad and buried the hatchet with Ten Hag, reintegrating as part of the Dutchman's squad. Sancho has played 4 times for United in a pre-season to the tune of 225 minutes, turning out against Rangers, Arsenal, Real Betis, and most recently Liverpool. The England international was asked about his return to the Man United picture following a 3-0 defeat against the latter on Saturday. He said, "Definitely, 100%, 100% yes. It's been nice, enjoying the weather, back with the lads. It's been good. I love the facilities in America. Obviously, when I have time off, I usually come to America. This is actually one of the places I do train before a preseason, so it's nice to be back. I wouldn't say it's home, but yes, it's a nice facility." Manchester United preseason preparations are now over, with the Red Devils facing rivals Manchester City in the Community Shield at Wembley on Saturday. Man United insider shares Erik ten Hag worry ahead of a new season. Former England international Michael Gray believes Erik ten Hag could quickly find his job under pressure if Manchester United don't start the new season strongly. The Red Devils have won a trophy in each of the Dutchman's 2 seasons in charge so far, lifting the EFL Cup and FA Cup. However, last season they slumped to 8th in the Premier League and only qualified for the Europa League thanks to their shock FA Cup final win over Manchester City. United are preparing to once again take on City at Wembley in the Community Shield on Saturday. Despite signing a contract extension over the summer, Ten Hag remains under serious pressure to get United back on track, and Gray, who is now talkSport's Manchester football correspondent after a playing career that saw him capped 3 times for England, believes things could unravel very quickly for the Dutchman if early results don't go well. He said, "If Ten Hag doesn't hit the ground running, then fingers are going to get pointed. We know he is under pressure. We know what's happening behind the scenes at Manchester United, and it's been a big turnaround as well. If he doesn't get off to that winning start in the first 2 or 3 games, it's going to be a worry certainly for Man United supporters." Following the Community Shield, Man United opened their Premier League campaign with Fulham at home and Brighton away before hosting arch-rivals Liverpool at the start of September. Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte waiting for Manchester United move. Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte is reportedly waiting for a move to Manchester United after agreeing personal terms with them. The Red Devils have brought in a forward and a defender in Joshua Zirkzee and Lenny Yoro, but a new midfielder is another priority. They identified as an ideal option and have reached an agreement on personal terms with the 23-year-old. Journalist Fabrizio Romano says the Uruguay international is waiting for a move to Man United, but negotiations with PSG could take more time. United are currently looking to offload players to make space for new recruits in the squad. They have sold Donny van de Beek, Willy Cambuala and Mason Greenwood, and are open to offers for Casemiro, Scott McTominay, Aaron Wan Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Jadon Sancho, and Christian Eriksen. Wan Bissaka has been heavily linked with West Ham, while Scott has sparked interest from Tottenham Hotspur and Fulham. PSG have been pursuing a deal for Sancho, but the forward could stay at Old Trafford with Ten Hag hinting at a new role for him. United are looking to offload Casemiro, but he is also likely to stay as there is little interest in him due to his enormous wages. Lindelof and Eriksen are in the final year of their contracts, and the club are also prepared to cash in on them this summer. Bayern Munich have authorized the transfer of Nusayr Mizraoui to Man United. Manchester United are on the verge of clinching their third exciting acquisition of the summer. According to journalist Santi Auna, Bayern Munich have authorized Nusayr Mizraoui to join Man United. Mizraoui has already agreed personal terms with the Red Devils, signing a contract that is valid until 2029 with an option to extend it by 12 months. The Moroccan is expected to have his medical on Tuesday, as Erik ten Hag wants him to be available before the Community Shield clash with Manchester City on August 10. Ten Hag is eager to bring Mizraoui into the squad, but the deal hinges on Aaron Wan Bissaka's departure. The former Crystal Palace ace has reportedly given the green light to West Ham United for a transfer. However, the two clubs have yet to settle on a fee, with an £8 million gap in their valuations still to be bridged. With Diogo Dalot returning to training, Mazraoui is expected to occupy the right-back berth. Luke Shaw is still on an extended break as England reached the final of the 2024 European Championship. Harry Amos has caught the eye this pre-season, but it will be too soon for him to start in a top-level competitive fixture. Mazraoui could grab the left-back spot if United can complete the deal early next week. The 26-year-old primarily excels as a right-back, but he demonstrated impressive versatility by adeptly switching to the opposite flank last season. Ten Hag could also opt for Mazraoui as a right-back, with Dalot moving to the opposite side. The Dutchman believes Mazraoui could help Antony to unlock his potential and turn his career around at Old Trafford. United have spent over £85 million this summer to bring in Lenny Yoro and Joshua Zirkzee. Adding Mazraoui would push their total spending beyond the £100 million mark. Man United are really confident of signing Matthias de Ligt. Manchester United are really confident of signing Bayern Munich defender Matthias de Ligt, with negotiations ongoing between the two clubs, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Italian transfer guru reveals Old Trafford officials have been locked in talks with their Bayern counterparts as they seek to strike a compromise to sign the Dutch international. Romano contends the German club want 50 million euros guaranteed to sign their defender. De Ligt rose to fame at Ajax under the tutelage of current United boss Erik ten Hag, who made the centre-back his captain at the age of just 17. He would go on to be awarded the prestigious Golden Boy Trophy, an award recognizing the best player under the age of 21 in Europe during this period. United want to buttress Ten Hag's defensive unit following a dismal season for the club and have settled on the Dutchman's former pupil as a key target to do so. The Red Devils have agreed personal terms with De Ligt, who has signaled his intention to Bayern that he only wants United, with Romano revealing he is waiting to move to Manchester and will not consider any other offers. As such, the club will be using De Ligt's desire to try and leverage Bayern into accepting a reduced price, but so far, the German side have held steadfast in their valuation of 50 million euros for the 24-year-old. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.